Good morning, children. How are you? I hope all of you are fine at home. Today in our this math class, we will continue our exercise 1.3. In our last class, what we have done? Yes, we have read about even numbers and odd numbers. Okay, let us recall. What are even numbers? Numbers that have 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0 at their ones place. These numbers are called even numbers. Yes, last day also I explained the example. Again I am explaining you. You see there is a number 2460 and here at ones place what does it is there? Yes, it is 0. Okay. So the number 2450 is an even number. Now same time we have to revise odd numbers. Numbers that have 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 at their ones place. These numbers are called odd numbers. Again I will explain you an example. Here suppose we have a number 3869. So what digit is there at the ones place? It is your 9. Yes. So the number 3869 is an odd number. So we have to take the digit at the ones place. Here it is 9. One of the digits. Look. So it is your odd number. I hope you understood. Now we will do the next questions. Today our question number 3 is tick over the even numbers. Here children you may see 4 numbers are given. The first number is 2850. Next is 5751. C number 4195 and the last number is 9728. Now we have to find out which number is even number. Okay, and we have to put a tick in front of the even numbers. Okay, now we will check for this. Yes, in our rough column children, see, you first of all write the condition that even number should have 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 at their ones place. Now we are doing the first question number 2850. So in the rough column, look here children, I have written the place values. So 0 is at the ones place, 5 is at the tens place, 8 is at the hundreds place and 2 is at the thousands place. Okay. So we have to check only the digit at the ones place. So what is the digit at the ones place? It is 0. Yes. Do you get here 0? We have written the condition now. Yes, it is 0. So the given number 2850 is an even number. So it's an even number. You put a tick here. Now check for the question number B. Yes, here again you read ones, tens, hundred, thousand. So what does it is there at the ones place? It is 1. Okay. Do you get here 1 children? Find? No, na? So it is not the even number. We will not put any tick. Now C number. Again you check the place values. Ones, tens, hundred, thousands. So what digit is there at the ones place? Our digit is 5. Yes, is here digit 5? You check. No digit 5 na. So this number is again not the even number. Now D number. Ones, tens, hundred, thousand. What digit is there at the ones place? It is your 8. Now see, find out. Is here 8? Yes. So 8 is one of the digits here. So again the number 9728 is an even number. So you will put a tick. So children, what we are doing? We are checking the numbers whether they are even or not. And those are even, we are putting there a tick. And those are not even, though no need to put any tick over there. Okay? Now move to the next question. In the same way, you have to find out odd numbers. Question number 4. Tick over the odd numbers. The first question is 1503. Next question 2134. C number 7960 and D number 9935. Again children, we will write the condition. What digit should be there for the odd numbers at the ones place? Yes. So you write the condition in the rough column. For odd numbers, we should have digit at the ones place 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9. Any one of the digit. Okay. Now check the A number children. We have 1503. I am explaining you here children. You see ones, tens, hundred, thousand. So what digit is there at the ones place? We have digit 3. Yes. Is here digit 3? Yes. So the number 1503 is an odd number. Okay. So we have to check for the odd numbers. You put here a tick. Now check for the B number 2134. Now you again read the place values children. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. What digit is there at the ones place? We have digit 4. Yes. Do you get here 4 at the ones place? No, na? So it is not the odd number. So you will not put here any tick. Now for the C number, we have ones, tens, hundred, thousand. What digit is there at the ones place? 0. Okay. Check for 0. Do you get here 0? No, na? So again 1960, not the odd number. So don't put here any tick. Now check for the D number. Again you read the place value children. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So what digit is there at the ones place? 5. Very good. You check here for the 5. Do you get here 5? Yes. So the number 9935 is the odd number. So we will put here tick. So children, what we are doing in this question number 4? We are checking numbers for the odd numbers. And those numbers are odd. You have to put there a tick. And those numbers are not odd. You will not put any tick over there. Okay. In our next question children, we have to write the place value of the digits present in the given numbers. So you write the place values for each and every digit. Okay. You remember the place values now? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay. Like that. It will be clear. I am going to solve the first number. Look children. The first question is 1567. Okay. Look at here children. First of all, we will read for the first digit, that is 7. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So you look at here. 7 is your at the ones place. So we will write here. The place value of 7 is 7 ones. Or you may write only 7. Now the place value of 6 is your. 6 is at the tens place. So we will write 6 tens. Or you may write 6 tens means 60. Very good. Now we will write the place value of 5. It's at the hundreds position. So you write here 5 hundreds. Or you may write 500, that is 500. Now the place value of 1, it is at the thousands place. So we write here 1000. Or you may write 100, that is 1000. Okay. Now move to the next question number children. Question number B. Our question is 2304. Again you read the place values. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. So 4 is at the ones place. So we are writing here 4 ones, or you may write 4. Okay, because 4 ones we can write it 4 also. Now we are coming to the 0. It is at the tens place. So you will write here 0 tens, or you may write only 0. Okay, no need to write two zeros. Now 3 is at the hundreds place. So we write here 300, or you may write in number 300, 300. You may write this also, or you may write this also. Both are correct. Now we write for the digit 2. So 2 is placed at the thousands place. So you write here 2000s, or in the numeric form you may write 2000, that is 2000. Okay. Now let's move to the next question number C. The number is 8930. Again, in the similar way, read the place values: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So 0 is at the ones place. So we are writing here 0 ones or 0. Okay. Now 3 is at the tens place. So we are writing 3 tens, or 3 tens means 30. So you will write 30. Now 9 is at the hundreds place. So you write here 9 hundreds, or you may write in numeric form 900, that is 900. Now write for the 8. So the 8 is placed at the thousands place. So you will write it 8000s or 8000, that is 8000. So what we are doing here, children? We are writing the place values for each and every digit. Clear? Now last question, 6195. Again we will solve in the same way, children. You read it. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. 5 is at the ones place, or you may write 5. 9 is at the tens place. You may write 9 tens or 90. 1 is at the hundreds place. So you will write 100 or 100, that is 100. Now for the 6, it is placed at the thousands place. So we write it 6000s or 6000. Clear? So any one of the form you may write. Okay. Now we are moving to the next topic, children. Write the face value and the place value of the underlined digit. This we have done in our revision exercise also, but that time we were dealing with the 3-digit number. Here the thing is same, but we will deal with the 4-digit number. Face value, you know, the digit itself only. And so to find the place value, what we do? We read the place values like ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, like that. Clear? Move to the first question. You look here, the first question is 1732. And which digit is underlined here? 2. Means you have to find the face value of digit 2 and the place value of this digit 2. Okay? Face value, as you know, children, it is the digit itself. So 2 face value is 2. Same. Okay? But here, to get the place value, we will read the place value chart. So 2 is placed at what position? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. Tell me, 2 is at what position? It is placed at ones place. See? So we are writing 2 ones or 2. Now in the same way we will solve rest of the questions, children. In question number B, 2567, which digit is underlined? It is your digit 5. So we have to find the face value for digit 5 and the place value for digit 5. Look at here, children. In the B number, we have the underlined digit is 5. So the face value will be same 5. 5, 5. Okay? But to get the place value, we will go through the place value chart. Yes. Read it. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. So 5 is placed at the hundreds position. So we will write here 5 hundreds, or in the numeric form you may write 500, that is 500. Now move to the question number C. The underlined digit is 5. Again face value will be 5. Same. Now you have to get the place value. So you read the place values: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. 5 is at what position? Tens. So you will write here 5 tens, or you may write 50, 50. Yes. Now Here in this number 4641, which digit is underlined? That is digit 4. So the face value will be same now, 4, 4. Okay. To get the place value, we need to go through the place value chart. So read it, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So it is your 4,000s. So you will write here 4,000s, or in the numeric form you will write 4,000. Clear? We move to the last question, children. Our question is 5,982. And here which digit is underlined? It is your digit 8. Clear? So you have to find the face value of it and you have to find the place value of it. So the face value of digit 8 will be 8. Yes, very good. It will be same 8. So it will be 8. Okay. Now to get the place value, we read the place values, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So 8 is placed at what position? Yes, 8 is placed at tens position. So we write here 8 tens, or you may write 80. I hope you understand, children. Now it's time for home assignment, children. You have to practice all the sums what we have done today in your rough copy, and you will solve exercise 1.3, question number 3, 4, 5 and 6. All these questions we have done today. So you have to solve all the questions in your notebook. Okay. And if you are getting any problem while solving the questions, you can ask questions through the message through the Campus Cure app. Okay. I am sending you, children, the last home assignment are solutions through the attachments. You just open the attachment and you match all the sums, and those sums are correct. You just put a small tick over there. Otherwise, full corrections you have to do. Clear? Okay, thank you, children. Take care. Have a nice day.